What's up, guys? I'm gonna be doing a review today on Daniel Jewelry Incorporated. They're out in Miami. He has a website, Instagram, a couple ways you can get in touch with those guys. But I just wanted to do a review on the jewelry I got from them. Some Miami Cuban links, solid, handmade, real good quality. So first we're gonna start off with this bracelet, 10 millimeter, 7.5 inches, real heavy. You can definitely feel the weight on your wrist. 59.7 grams. As you can see, that's cut real nice and straight. You know a bad Cuban link when you see it. A lot of times, if you hold it straight like this, it won't sit straight. It'll sit like that. That's a bad cut Cuban link. Guys don't know what they're doing if they come out like that. Here they got the box clasp, real nice. The 2 locks on the side. Push that in there. It locks in place, and you put those 2 locks on the side in there. There you go. You can see those. Also, they do custom etching, and you can do like raised etching. They can put a crown on there or whatever you ask. They can put it on there. But me, I got a JT etched in there. Looks real good. They did a good job on that. This is $14K. When they send you a jewelry, they'll send it with a tag, as you can see there. I don't know if you guys can read that. Let's focus in on that. Well, whatever. It says Miami Cuban, 14K, 59.7 grams, 10 millimeters, 7.5. MSRP, $3,225. Of course, I didn't pay that because the price of gold fluctuates, so sometimes it'll go up, sometimes it'll go down. So for this, it wasn't $3,000, it was $2,000 something, but on the MSRP it's $3,000 because, you know, like I said, the price of gold fluctuates. It costs differently by the gram. Now we're gonna do a check on weight. They put 59.7. See what I come up with on my gram scale. Weighing in at 59.8, so either I'm 1.1 off or they're 0.1 off. Either way, they're gonna give you what you paid for, if not better. So shout out to those guys. Another piece I got from them was this Cuban link chain, 24-inch. Also came with a tag on it. Tag for this one is same thing, Miami Cuban, 14K, 185.9 grams. 10 millimeter, 24-inch. MSRP of this was $10,045. Like I said, the price fluctuates for gold, so I didn't pay that. I paid somewhere around $6,000, almost $7,000. There you go. Perfectly cut Cuban. No twist inside the links. Everything's cut, you know, shaved down to perfection. You know, these guys make this by hand, so they got to use those little filing tools to cut it down all smooth and everything. This also came with the box clasp. This is all handmade. It locks on. That's the box clasp. It locks on. It took me a lot of strength to pop that out. It has a little thing here, a little pressure thing here. So when you hear it, if you get close to that, you can hear it click. Clicks into place. And you have the 2 locks on the side here and there. Same deal with this. I got the JT etched in there. Real good quality. Go ahead and weigh this in, see what I come up with. My ticket, it says it weighs in at 185.9 grams. Now let's see what we get on the scale. They weighed in at 185.9. I'm weighing in at 186. So, like I said before, either I'm off by 1 or they're off by 1. Either way, you're gonna get what you paid for. You might get more than what you paid for. Quality speaks for itself. If anyone asks me, I'd recommend that you do go to these guys. They did a really good job. I paid for it on there, on the website. I hit him up on in a DM on Instagram, asked him how could I get the etching done on it. He told me write it in the notes or something, I believe, when you make the order, and then you pay extra. They'll send you like a PayPal invoice, and then you can pay the extra for the etching on there. So that came out really good. And they're really responsive, man. You hit them up in a DM, you'd be surprised. They communicate just like if it's a phone or something. Those guys really are active on their social media, so don't be hesitant to hit them up there. I mean, if you need to get in touch with them faster or more effective way, you can call them. Only reason I didn't call them because at the time I was in Afghanistan and I didn't have those means. Or a lot of times when I was awake, they were asleep because of the time difference. So I hit them up in a DM, and then later on I get a reply. So that was pretty good. Get this on here, show you guys what it looks like when it's all put together. I got this custom medallion made. I'm gonna do that on another review for another jeweler. Same deal with them also, man. These jewelers, man, they're about their money, man. They gonna contact you. If you hit them up in the DMs, you will get a reply. It may not be right away, depending on what they're doing at the time. But these guys are on it. Here's the casing it came in. Real nice and professional. As you can see there, it says Daniel Jewelry Incorporated. Has their number in there. Like I said, they got a Facebook. Not a Facebook, but Instagram. They got a website. On Instagram, they show a lot of their work, so you can see a lot of examples of things they've done. Nothing they do is cheap. Even this box, pretty fancy little mahogany box. The jewels came in. When it came, it was all wrapped up in a little tissue paper. Everything's pretty good. So I just wanted to give you guys some insight on Daniel Jewelry Incorporated, their company, and how they work and the quality of their work. And if I ever want to go back, if I want to go bigger, this is 10 millimeters, it's pretty thick. I didn't think 10 was this thick. This is like perfect. It's not too big, not too small. This is perfect. Like a lot of people like to say 10 millimeters is an everyday wear thing. Nah, I don't know if they gave me a little bit more than 10, but this thing's pretty thick. And not really something I would wear every day. I wear more of the Francos every day, little small chains every day. I wear my bracelet more often than my chain, but my chain, if I'm not going out or anything, then I'm not wearing it. I'm real tidy with my things. I like to take care of things I pay for, high dollar. And I just don't see the point in them wearing it every day or getting scratched up and all that. It's a big investment. Everybody can't afford a $7,000 chain, I'm gonna do a review on this later. This piece was done by King Johnny the jeweler, Sam the jeweler, one of his guys that worked for him. See, I got JT92 for my name, the year I was born. Also another business that I'm running called Juice Time, since '92. It's kind of the depiction of my life, Came with this crown in there because I call myself a king, and it moves and everything. The whole bell and everything. So do a review on that. But I just wanted to give you guys some information on Daniel Jewelry Incorporated. Those guys are really good at what they do. They're really responsive, and they got good customer service. I told them to put the etching on my jewelry. They sent it without the etching. I hit them back up on the DM. I wasn't even here to receive it. My wife was here to receive it. I was still in Afghanistan. I told her to check for it. It wasn't on there. I hit them up in the DM. They said, all right, man, just send it back to us. They paid for the shipping. I didn't have to pay anything extra. They took it in, did the job. I think it took like 2 days. They did the job and sent it right back to me, free of cost. I didn't have to pay anything. So I highly recommend these guys if you ever want to get any Miami Cuban links. Some good quality Cuban links made from scratch. Those are definitely the guys to go with. Other than that, until next time, I order anything new from Daniel Jewelry, I'll let you guys know. But for now, that's all I got. New review coming up soon for King Johnny the Jeweler, Sam the Jeweler. Those guys work together. The shop's called King Johnny, and Sam the Jeweler, I think that's one of the jewelers that work there. Seems like he's the one that does most of the custom work. That's the guy I talked to. I also got some other stuff from King Johnny the Jeweler, like my wife's wedding ring. I got this ring from those guys, real nice. My wedding ring came from King Johnny the Jeweler. What else I get from those guys? I think that's it. Got my wife's wedding ring. Got myself a ring. Yeah, I believe that's it. Might be something else, I'm not sure. I have to check out my jewelry. I got a pretty thick collection of gold. I'm really into gold, so I'd have to look into that. But anyway, man, if you want a Miami Cuban link, go to Daniel the Jewelry. They're really good.